wrestling with uncertainty, questioning every step, wondering if you are walking in the right direction. You have been carrying this weight of confusion for too long, and I need you to understand something fundamental about my nature and my plan for your life. Every single detail of your existence was designed by me before time began. Every challenge you face, every blessing you receive, every door that closes, and every door that opens, all of it serves a purpose that is far greater than your human mind can comprehend. You think you need to have all the answers before you can trust me, but I am asking you to trust me precisely because I have all the answers. Your finite mind cannot grasp the infinite wisdom of my ways. When you try to understand everything before you step forward, you are essentially telling me that my wisdom is not sufficient for you. But I need you to know that my intelligence surpasses every calculation you could ever make. My understanding reaches beyond every scenario you have imagined. My love for you is deeper than any fear you harbor about your future. Right now, as you hear these words, I want you to feel my presence surrounding you. I am not distant. I am not uninvolved. I am not watching your life unfold from afar with casual interest. I am intimately acquainted with every aspect of your journey. I know the dreams you whisper in the quiet moments. I know the fears that wake you in the middle of the night. I know the prayers you have prayed and the ones you have been afraid to pray. I know the tears you have shed when you thought no one was watching. I know the burden you carry for your family, your finances, your health, your future. What you must understand is that I have not been silent during your struggle. I have been orchestrating events behind the scenes that will serve your highest good. I have been moving people into position who will play crucial roles in your breakthrough. I have been preparing opportunities that will align perfectly with your calling. I have been working in dimensions you cannot see, fighting battles you are not even aware of, clearing pathways that seemed impossible to clear. Every moment you spend worrying is a moment you steal from the peace I want to give you. Every hour you spend doubting is an hour you rob from the confidence I want to build in you. Every day you spend questioning my plan is a day you miss experiencing the joy of walking in my purposes. I am not asking you to understand everything. I am asking you to trust everything to me. The enemy has been whispering lies to you about your future. He has been telling you that you have made too many mistakes for me to use you. He has been suggesting that your past disqualifies you from your destiny. He has been planting thoughts of inadequacy and failure in your mind. He has been magnifying your weaknesses and minimizing your potential. He has been showing you every reason why my plan cannot work in your life. But I need you to recognize these lies for what they are and reject them completely. Your past does not determine your future when you walk with me. Your mistakes do not disqualify you from my purposes. Your weaknesses do not diminish my power working through you. Your current circumstances do not reflect the fullness of what I have prepared for you. What you see with your natural eyes is not the complete picture of what I am doing in your life. There are blessings being prepared for you that will exceed your expectations. There are doors being opened for you that will lead to places you never imagined. There are divine connections being established that will transform your trajectory completely. The very struggles you think disqualify you are actually qualifications for what I am preparing. The pain you have experienced has developed compassion in you. The disappointments you have faced have built resilience in you. The obstacles you have overcome have strengthened your faith. The challenges you have endured have prepared you for greater challenges that will lead to greater victories. Nothing in your life has been wasted. Everything has been working together for your good, even when you could not see it. I need you to understand that trust is not a feeling. It is a decision. You do not wait until you feel like trusting me before you choose to trust me. You choose to trust me despite what you feel, despite what you see, despite what others say about your situation. Trust is active faith that moves forward even when the path is not clear. Trust is confident expectation that my goodness will manifest in your life even when everything around you suggests otherwise. Trust is unwavering belief that my love for you compels me to work everything together for your good. Trust is also a process that deepens over time. Each time you choose to trust me in a small matter, it becomes easier to trust me in larger matters. Each time you see my faithfulness in one area, it builds confidence in my faithfulness in other areas. Each time you experience my provision in one situation, it creates expectation for my provision in future situations. Trust is a muscle that grows stronger with exercise. When I tell you to trust my perfect plan, I'm not asking you to be passive or inactive. I am asking you to be confident in my guidance as you take each step. I am asking you to move forward with the assurance that I am directing your path. I am asking you to make decisions with the peace that comes from knowing I am working behind the scenes on your behalf. I am asking you to respond to opportunities with the wisdom that comes from staying connected to my heart through prayer and my word. Trust means you take action based on my character rather than your circumstances. It means you speak words of faith rather than words of fear. It means you make decisions based on my promises rather than your problems. It means you invest your time and energy in what I have called you to do, rather than what the world says you should do. It means you rest in my timing, rather than rushing ahead in your own timing. My plan for your life is not a mystery that I'm keeping hidden from you. I reveal my will to you progressively as you prove faithful with what I have already shown you. Each act of obedience opens up greater levels of revelation. Each step of trust unlocks deeper understanding of my purposes. Each moment of surrender brings you closer to the fulfillment of what I have designed for you. The key is not to demand to see the entire blueprint before you begin building, but to trust me enough to lay each brick according to my instruction. The revelation of my plan comes through relationship, not through research. It comes through prayer, not through planning. It comes through listening to my voice, not through analyzing your options. It comes through walking in my ways, not through working in your own strength. The closer you draw to me, the clearer my plan becomes. The more you align your heart with mine, the more you understand my purposes. You have been asking me to show you the end result before you commit to the process. But that is not how faith works. Faith means you trust my character enough to follow my leadership, even when you cannot see where it is leading. Faith means you believe in my goodness enough to obey my voice, even when my instructions do not make sense to your natural mind. Faith means you are confident in my wisdom enough to surrender your own plans in favor of mine. Faith is not blind belief. It is confident trust based on what you know about my nature and my track record. You have seen me work miracles before. You have experienced my provision in the past. You have witnessed my protection in difficult seasons. You have felt my presence in lonely moments. You have heard my voice in times of confusion. All of these experiences are foundations for faith in what I will do in the future. I know there have been times when you thought you heard my voice clearly, but things did not work out the way you expected. This has caused you to doubt your ability to discern my guidance. But I need you to understand that my timeline is not your timeline, and my methods are not your methods. Sometimes what looks like a delay is actually perfect timing. Sometimes what appears to be a detour is actually a shortcut. Sometimes what seems like a closed door is actually protection from something that would have harmed you. The apparent delays in your life have not been signs of my inactivity, but evidence of my careful orchestration. I am aligning multiple variables that you cannot see. I am coordinating events that involve many people. I am timing breakthroughs to coincide with your readiness to receive them. I am ensuring that when your moment comes, you will be prepared to step into it with confidence and wisdom. You have been judging my faithfulness based on your limited perspective, but I see the entire picture. I see the timing that will serve you best. I see the preparation you need before you can handle what I want to give you. I see the character development that must take place before you can steward the blessings I have planned. I see the relationships that need to be aligned before certain opportunities can open. I see the healing that must occur before you can walk in the fullness of your calling. Every delay serves a purpose in your development. Every detour teaches you something important. Every disappointment prepares you for something better. Every closed door protects you from something harmful. When you trust my perfect plan, you begin to see these experiences differently. Instead of evidence against my faithfulness, they become evidence of my wisdom. My perfect plan for your life takes into account every detail of your personality, your gifts, your experiences, your passions, your dreams, and your potential. I did not create you by accident or without purpose. Every aspect of who you are was intentionally designed to fulfill a specific role in my kingdom. Your unique combination of strengths and experiences qualifies you for assignments that no one else can complete. Your journey, including the difficult parts, has been preparing you for moments of impact that are coming in your future. The gifts I placed in you are not random talents. They are strategic endowments designed for specific purposes. The experiences I have allowed in your life are not meaningless events. They are purposeful preparations for your destiny. The relationships I have brought into your life are not coincidental connections. They are divine appointments that serve my plan. Everything in your life has been orchestrated for a reason. The challenges you have faced have not been wasted. They have been developing resilience in you that you will need for the next level of your destiny. They have been building character in you that will enable you to handle greater responsibilities. They have been creating compassion in you that will allow you to minister to others who will face similar struggles. They have been teaching you dependence on me that will keep you humble as I elevate you to new positions of influence. Every difficult season has added another layer to your foundation. Every painful experience has increased your capacity for joy. Every moment of weakness has revealed my strength. Every time you have felt overwhelmed, you have learned to lean on me. Every crisis you have navigated has proven that I am faithful. These experiences have not been detours from your destiny. They have been direct preparation for it. I need you to stop seeing your struggles as evidence that I have forgotten you or that my plan is not working. Start seeing them as preparation for the breakthrough that is coming. Start recognizing them as training for the victories you will experience. Start understanding them as investment in the strength you will need for your assignment. Every difficulty you overcome increases your capacity to help others overcome similar difficulties. Every battle you win through faith teaches you how to help others win their battles. The enemy wants you to believe that your struggles are signs of my displeasure or evidence of your inadequacy. But I want you to understand that your struggles are actually proof of your importance to my kingdom. The enemy only fights so hard against what matters to me. If you were not significant to my plans, he would not work so diligently to discourage you. Your battles are evidence of your breakthrough potential. Your current season of uncertainty is not permanent. It is a bridge between where you have been and where you are going. It is a time of preparation and positioning that will make sense when you reach your destination. I am using this season to refine your character, deepen your faith, strengthen your resolve, and clarify your vision. When you emerge from this season, you will be equipped with everything you need to walk in the fullness of what I have prepared for you. Uncertainty is not your enemy. It is your opportunity to exercise faith. It is your chance to discover that I am trustworthy even when you cannot see the way forward. It is your invitation to lean into my strength when your own strength fails. It is your occasion to experience my peace in the middle of confusion. Instead of fighting the uncertainty, embrace it as a sacred space where faith grows and trust deepens. I see you becoming the person you have always hoped to be. I see you walking in the authority and confidence that comes from knowing who you are in me. I see you operating in gifts and abilities that will surprise even you. I see you making an impact in areas you have only dreamed about. I see you living in the abundance I have always intended for your life. I see you experiencing the joy that comes from fulfilling your purpose. The vision I have for you is not based on your current limitations, but on your unlimited potential in me. I see past your fears to your faith. I see past your weaknesses to your strengths. I see past your failures to your victories. I see past your problems to your possibilities. When you begin to see yourself through my eyes, everything changes. Your confidence increases. Your faith grows. Your expectation expands. But to get from where you are to where you are going, you must choose to trust my process. You must choose to believe that I know what I am doing, even when you do not understand what I am doing. You must choose to follow my guidance, even when it leads you through unfamiliar territory. You must choose to obey my instructions, even when they require you to step outside your comfort zone. You must choose to surrender your timeline to my timing, even when waiting is difficult. Trusting my process means accepting that growth often feels uncomfortable. It means understanding that strength comes through resistance. It means recognizing that character is developed through challenges. It means believing that the pressure you feel right now is preparing you for the promotion you will receive in the future. It means trusting that I know exactly what I am doing, even when you do not. The enemy wants you to believe that your best days are behind you, but I am telling you that your best days are ahead of you. He wants you to think that you have missed your opportunity, but I am preparing new opportunities that are better than anything you have experienced. He wants you to assume that your dreams are too big or too late, but I am the God who specializes in impossible dreams and unexpected timing. He wants you to conclude that you are not qualified for what you desire, but I am the God who qualifies the called, rather than calling the qualified. Age is not a disqualifier in my kingdom. Experience is always an asset. The wisdom you have gained through your journey makes you more valuable, not less valuable. The maturity you have developed through your struggles makes you more qualified, not less qualified. The character you have built through your trials makes you more prepared, not less prepared. Do not let the enemy convince you that you are too old or too young. You are exactly the right age for what I am calling you to do. My perfect plan for your life includes provision for every need you will ever have. It includes protection from every threat you will ever face. It includes direction for every decision you will ever make. It includes strength for every challenge you will ever encounter. It includes wisdom for every situation you will ever navigate. It includes favor for every relationship you will ever need. It includes purpose for every season you will ever experience. The provision I have planned for you is not just financial, though it includes financial blessing. It is provision for every area of your life. Emotional provision for your heart. Mental provision for your mind. Physical provision for your body. Relational provision for your connections. Spiritual provision for your soul. Creative provision for your imagination. Professional provision for your career. I have thought of everything you will need and made provision for it all. When I say my plan is perfect, I mean it lacks nothing that you need and contains nothing that would harm you. My plan accounts for your growth, your happiness, your fulfillment, your security, and your success. My plan considers not only your individual needs, but also how your life will impact others. My plan weaves your story into a larger tapestry that brings glory to my name and blessing to my people. Perfect means complete, lacking nothing, without flaw or defect. My plan for your life has been carefully crafted with infinite wisdom and unlimited love. Every detail has been considered. Every contingency has been planned for. Every need has been anticipated. Every challenge has been accounted for. Every victory has been predetermined. There is nothing random or accidental about what I have designed for you. You do not have to understand how all the pieces fit together. You only need to trust that they do fit together perfectly. You do not have to see the blueprint to know that the architect is competent. You do not have to comprehend the strategy to know that the commander is wise. You do not have to grasp the method to know that the physician knows how to bring healing. You simply need to trust my character and follow my lead. Trust is not dependent on understanding. In fact, trust often requires the absence of understanding. If you could understand everything, you would not need faith. If you could see everything, you would not need trust. Faith and trust thrive in the space between what you know and what you hope for. They grow in the gap between what you see and what you believe. They flourish in the tension between what is and what will be. As you hear these words right now, I want you to feel the weight of worry lifting from your shoulders. I want you to experience the peace that comes from knowing you are completely safe in my hands. I want you to sense the excitement of anticipation as you realize that your breakthrough is closer than you think. I want you to be filled with hope as you understand that I am working behind the scenes on your behalf every moment of every day. The peace I offer you is not dependent on your circumstances being perfect. It is dependent on your trust in my perfect plan. This peace can coexist with uncertainty because it is rooted in certainty about my character. It can remain stable in chaos because it is anchored in my unchanging nature. It can persist through trials because it is based on my proven faithfulness. Your future is not uncertain to me. It is crystal clear. I see the victories you will experience. I see the relationships you will enjoy. I see the impact you will make. I see the legacy you will leave. I see the joy you will experience as you walk in the fullness of your purpose. I see the satisfaction you will feel as you look back and understand how perfectly I orchestrated every detail of your journey. The clarity I have about your future should give you confidence about your present. The certainty I have about your destination should give you peace about your journey. The assurance I have about your victory should give you strength for your battles. The knowledge I have about your breakthrough should give you patience for your waiting. But you must choose to align yourself with my plan rather than fighting against it. You must choose to cooperate with my process rather than resisting it. You must choose to embrace my timing rather than demanding your own. You must choose to trust my methods rather than insisting on your own ways. When you align yourself with my will, everything begins to flow with supernatural ease and divine acceleration. Alignment brings acceleration. When you stop fighting my plan and start flowing with it, everything becomes easier. When you stop resisting my process and start embracing it, everything becomes clearer. When you stop demanding your timing and start trusting mine, everything becomes more peaceful. When you stop insisting on your methods and start following mine, everything becomes more effective. I am about to do something new in your life, and I need you to be ready to receive it. I am about to open doors that have been closed for a long time. I'm about to bring resolution to situations that have been sources of frustration. I'm about to introduce you to people who will become instrumental in your breakthrough. I'm about to provide resources you thought were beyond your reach. I'm about to accelerate the timeline of your dreams in ways that will amaze you. The newness I am bringing will not just be an improvement on your current situation. It will be a complete transformation. It will not just be a slight upgrade to your life. It will be a total renovation. It will not just be a minor adjustment to your circumstances. It will be a major shift in your reality. Prepare yourself for change that exceeds your expectations. But I need your cooperation. I need your faith. I need your trust. I need you to stop second-guessing every step and start moving with confidence in my guidance. I need you to stop rehearsing your fears and start declaring my promises. I need you to stop focusing on what could go wrong and start believing in what I am making go right. I need you to stop living like a victim of circumstances and start walking like the victorious child of the Most High God that you are. Your cooperation is not optional for your breakthrough. Your faith is not negotiable for your victory. Your trust is not dispensable for your success. Your confidence is not expendable for your triumph. I have done my part by designing a perfect plan. Now you must do your part by trusting it completely. Your identity is not defined by your current circumstances or your past experiences. Your identity is defined by your relationship with me and your position in my kingdom. You are my beloved child. You are chosen, appointed, anointed, and empowered for purpose. You are equipped with gifts and abilities that the world needs. You are called to make a difference that only you can make. You are destined for significance that goes beyond your current imagination. The identity I have given you is not based on your performance, but on my grace. It is not dependent on your achievements, but on my love. It is not contingent on your perfection, but on my acceptance. You are who I say you are, regardless of what you have done or what others say about you. You are my child, my chosen one, my ambassador, my representative on earth. The plans I have for you are plans for good and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. These plans were established before you were born and confirmed when you gave your life to me. These plans cannot be canceled by your mistakes, delayed by your circumstances, or destroyed by your enemies. These plans are backed by my power, guaranteed by my faithfulness, and sealed by my love. The word good in this context does not just mean pleasant or comfortable. It means beneficial, profitable, advantageous, and ultimately leading to your highest welfare. My plans for you are designed to produce the best possible outcome for your life and for my kingdom. They are calculated to maximize your potential and multiply your impact. I need you to understand that every delay you have experienced has been divine protection. I have been keeping you from situations that would have compromised your destiny. I have been preventing you from relationships that would have limited your potential. I have been shielding you from opportunities that looked good, but would have led you away from my best for your life. What you thought was rejection was actually redirection towards something better. Protection often appears as disappointment in the moment. The job you did not get may have protected you from a toxic work environment. The relationship that ended may have prevented you from settling for less than my best. The door that closed may have saved you from a path that would have led to regret. Trust that my protection is always for your benefit, even when you cannot see it at the time. The doors I have closed were not closed to punish you, but to position you. The relationships I have ended were not ended to hurt you, but to heal you. The opportunities I have delayed were not delayed to deny you, but to prepare you. The dreams I have put on hold were not put on hold to discourage you, but to ensure they come to pass at the perfect time and in the perfect way. Every closed door has been a course correction. Every ended relationship has been a divine intervention. Every delayed opportunity has been perfect timing. Every postponed dream has been careful preparation. What felt like setbacks were actually setups. What looked like endings were actually beginnings. What seemed like failures were actually foundations. My timing is always perfect, even when it does not align with your expectations. I see things you cannot see. I know things you do not know. I understand connections and consequences that are beyond your perception. When I say wait, it is because waiting serves your best interests. When I say go, it is because the time is right for movement. When I say trust, it is because you can be absolutely confident in my wisdom and my love for you. Perfect timing considers not just what is best for you, but what is best for everyone involved in your story. It takes into account not just your readiness, but the readiness of others. It factors in not just your preparation, but the preparation of opportunities. It weighs not just your desires, but my purposes. It balances not just your timeline, but my eternal plan. You have been praying for breakthrough, and I want you to know that your breakthrough is already in motion. The wheels are turning. The pieces are moving into place. The stage is being set. The players are being positioned. The resources are being allocated. The timing is being perfected. What you have been asking for is being prepared and will manifest at exactly the right moment for maximum impact and blessing. Breakthrough is not just a single event. It is a process that culminates in a moment of manifestation. The process has been happening even when you could not see it. The preparation has been taking place even when you were not aware of it. The positioning has been occurring even when you felt stuck. The moment of breakthrough will be the visible result of invisible activity. I need you to prepare yourself mentally, emotionally, and spiritually for the breakthrough that is coming. I need you to enlarge your expectation and expand your vision. I need you to get ready for blessings that will exceed what you have asked for. I need you to prepare for opportunities that will surpass what you have imagined. I need you to position yourself for favor that will amaze those who know your story. Preparation for breakthrough involves more than just waiting. It requires active participation in the process. It means developing the character that can handle success. It means building the skills that can steward opportunity. It means cultivating the relationships that can support growth. It means maintaining the faith that can receive miracles. Your breakthrough will not look like anyone else's breakthrough because your destiny is unique. Do not compare your journey to others or measure your progress by their timeline. What I have planned for you is specifically designed for you. The method I use to bring you into your purpose will be perfectly suited to your personality and circumstances. The timing of your elevation will be precisely calibrated to your readiness and the needs of those you are called to serve. Comparison is the thief of joy and the enemy of faith. When you compare your journey to others, you miss the beauty of your own path. When you measure your progress by someone else's timeline, you miss the perfection of your own timing. When you try to duplicate someone else's breakthrough, you miss the uniqueness of your own destiny. When your breakthrough comes, it will be evident that only I could have orchestrated it. The connections will be too perfect to be coincidental. The timing will be too precise to be accidental. The provision will be too abundant to be natural. The impact will be too significant to be merely human. Everyone who witnesses it will know that the hand of the Almighty was at work in your life. The supernatural nature of your breakthrough will serve multiple purposes. It will build your faith for future challenges. It will encourage others to trust me for their own breakthroughs. It will bring glory to my name in a way that natural success could not. It will establish your testimony as a witness to my power and faithfulness. I want you to start preparing your testimony because you are going to have an amazing story to tell. You are going to be able to encourage others who are in the same place of uncertainty where you are right now. You are going to be able to speak with authority about my faithfulness because you will have experienced it firsthand. You are going to be able to help others trust my timing because you will know from experience that my timing is perfect. Your testimony will be more than just a personal story. It will be a prophetic declaration of my faithfulness to future generations. It will be evidence that I am still working miracles in the lives of those who trust me. It will be proof that no dream is too big when it aligns with my purposes. It will be demonstration that my plan is always better than our plans. The season of questioning is coming to an end. The season of clarity is beginning. The season of preparation is being completed. The season of manifestation is approaching. You are transitioning from promise to fulfillment, from potential to reality, from hope to harvest. The shift is happening, and you need to position yourself to receive what I am releasing into your life. Seasonal transitions require different responses. What worked in the season of preparation may not work in the season of manifestation. What was appropriate during the time of waiting may not be appropriate during the time of receiving. You must be sensitive to the shift and adjust your expectations, your prayers, and your actions accordingly. Stop entertaining thoughts of failure and start expecting success. Stop imagining worst-case scenarios and start believing in best-case outcomes. Stop rehearsing your inadequacies and start declaring your qualifications in me. Stop focusing on what you lack and start recognizing what I have already provided. Stop worrying about what might go wrong and start anticipating what I am making go right. Your thought life determines your emotional life, which influences your prayer life, which affects your faith life, which impacts your actual life. When you change what you think about, you change how you feel. When you change how you feel, you change how you pray. When you change how you pray, you change what you believe. When you change what you believe, you change what you receive. My perfect plan for your life includes the healing of every wound you have suffered. It includes the restoration of everything you have lost. It includes the multiplication of every seed you have sown in faith. It includes the fulfillment of every promise I have made to you. It includes the manifestation of every gift I have placed within you. It includes the completion of every work I have begun in you. Healing is not just physical restoration. It is emotional wholeness, mental peace, relational harmony, and spiritual vitality. Restoration is not just getting back what you lost. It is receiving something better than what you had before. Multiplication is not just increase. It is exponential growth that exceeds your expectations. Fulfillment is not just completion. It is satisfaction that surpasses your dreams. You are not behind schedule. You are right on time. You have not missed your window of opportunity. Your window is just opening. You have not been forgotten or overlooked. You have been carefully prepared for this moment. You are not too old or too young. You are exactly the right age for what I am about to do through you. You are not disqualified by your past. You are qualified by my grace and empowered by my spirit. My schedule is different from human schedules. My windows of opportunity are different from human windows. My preparation process is different from human preparation. My qualifications are different from human qualifications. When you try to measure your life by human standards, you will always feel inadequate. When you measure your life by my standards, you will discover that you are perfectly positioned for purpose. The enemy has been trying to convince you that you are ordinary. But I created you for extraordinary purposes. He has been telling you that your dreams are unrealistic, but I am the God who specializes in turning dreams into reality. He has been suggesting that you do not have what it takes, but I have equipped you with everything you need to succeed. He has been insisting that your time has passed, but I say your time is now. Extraordinary is not measured by human standards, but by divine purposes. You do not have to be famous to be extraordinary. You do not have to be wealthy to be significant. You do not have to be powerful to be influential. You just have to be available to me and faithful to your calling. When you operate in your gifts and walk in your purpose, you become extraordinary by default. As you continue to trust in my perfect plan, you will begin to see evidences of my faithfulness everywhere. You will notice doors beginning to open that seemed permanently closed. You will observe people being drawn to you, who can help you advance toward your destiny. You will recognize opportunities presenting themselves that align perfectly with your calling. You will witness provision appearing from unexpected sources. The evidences of my faithfulness are always present, but they become more visible when you are looking for them with eyes of faith. When you expect to see my goodness, you will see it. When you anticipate my provision, you will recognize it. When you watch for my direction, you will perceive it. Faith is like a lens that brings spiritual realities into focus. I want you to pay attention to these signs because they are confirmations that you are moving in the right direction. They are indicators that you are walking in alignment with my will. They are evidence that my plan is unfolding exactly as I designed it. They are reassurance that your trust is not misplaced and your faith is not in vain. Signs and confirmations are not just for your encouragement. They are also for your guidance. They help you discern the difference between your ideas and my instructions. They assist you in distinguishing between human opportunity and divine appointment. They enable you to recognize the difference between good timing and God timing. Learning to read these signs is crucial for walking in my perfect plan. The key to walking in my perfect plan is maintaining intimate connection with me through prayer, worship, and my word. As you stay close to my heart, you will hear my voice with greater clarity. As you align your thoughts with my thoughts through meditation on Scripture, you will understand my ways with greater wisdom. As you worship me with sincere devotion, you will experience my presence with greater intensity. Intimacy with me is not just about feeling close to me. It is about thinking like me, seeing like me, and responding like me. It is about being so in tune with my heart that you naturally make choices that align with my will. It is about being so connected to my mind that you instinctively understand my purposes. It is about being so filled with my spirit that you automatically respond with my character. This connection is not optional if you want to experience the fullness of what I have planned for you. It is essential. It is the lifeline that keeps you aligned with my purposes when the world tries to pull you in different directions. It is the anchor that keeps you stable when storms of confusion arise. It is the compass that keeps you on course when the path becomes unclear. Connection with me must be cultivated daily, not just in crisis moments. It must be maintained through consistent practices, not just passionate experiences. It must be nurtured through faithful discipline, not just feeling dependent. The depth of your connection determines the clarity of your direction and the power of your performance. I am calling you to a level of trust that transcends your circumstances. I am calling you to believe in my goodness, even when your situation looks bad. I am calling you to have confidence in my love, even when you feel alone. I am calling you to rest in my provision, even when your resources seem inadequate. I am calling you to peace in the middle of uncertainty because you know that I am in control. Transcendent trust is not natural, it is supernatural. It does not come from positive thinking. It comes from divine revelation. It is not produced by human willpower. It is generated by divine grace. It is not maintained by human effort. It is sustained by divine power. This level of trust is a gift I give to those who seek it earnestly. This level of trust will transform not only your circumstances, but also your character. It will develop in you a strength that cannot be shaken by external pressures. It will create in you a peace that cannot be disturbed by chaos around you. It will establish in you a joy that cannot be stolen by temporary setbacks. It will build in you a confidence that cannot be undermined by criticism or doubt. Character transformation is the hidden benefit of trusting my perfect plan. While you are waiting for circumstances to change, I am changing you. While you are hoping for external breakthrough, I am creating internal breakthrough. While you are praying for situation improvement, I am producing character development. The person you become through the process is often more valuable than what you receive at the end of the process. When you learn to trust me completely, you become unstoppable in your pursuit of purpose. When you know beyond any doubt that I am for you and not against you, you approach every challenge with supernatural boldness. When you understand that my power is working through you, you attempt things that would have intimidated you before. When you grasp that my wisdom is guiding you, you make decisions with divine confidence. Complete trust unleashes divine power in your life. It removes the limitations that fear imposes. It eliminates the hesitation that doubt creates. It breaks the paralysis that uncertainty causes. It destroys the barriers that insecurity builds. When you trust me completely, you become a conduit for my power and a vessel for my purposes. I need you to see yourself as I see you. I see you overcoming every obstacle that has been blocking your progress. I see you rising above every limitation that has been constraining your potential. I see you breaking through every barrier that has been preventing your breakthrough. I see you walking in levels of authority and influence that will surprise those who have underestimated you. My vision of you is not based on your current performance, but on your future potential. It is not limited by your past failures, but expanded by your future possibilities. It is not defined by your present limitations, but designed around your divine destinations. When you begin to see yourself through my eyes, you will attempt things you never thought possible. The vision I have for your life is bigger than the vision you have for your life. The plans I have made for you exceed the plans you have made for yourself. The potential I see in you surpasses the potential you see in yourself. The future I have designed for you is brighter than the future you have imagined for yourself. This is why trusting my plan is always the wisest choice you can make. The limitation of human vision is that it is based on current information and past experience. My vision is based on eternal purposes and infinite possibilities. Human planning is constrained by available resources and apparent opportunities. My planning is powered by unlimited resources and created opportunities. This is why my plan is always better than your plan. You have been asking me to bless your plans, but I want to invite you into my plans. You have been praying for me to help you achieve your goals, but I want to help you discover the goals I have for you. You have been seeking my assistance with your agenda, but I want to reveal my agenda to you. When you align yourself with what I am already doing, you tap into a flow of supernatural power and favor that accelerates your progress beyond what human effort could accomplish. The difference between blessing your plans and inviting you into my plans is the difference between addition and multiplication. When I bless your plans, I add my power to your efforts. When you join my plans, I multiply your effectiveness through divine alignment. Addition improves your results. Multiplication transforms your reality. My perfect plan for your life is not just about your individual success and happiness, though it includes both of those things. My plan is about using your life as a vessel through which my love, power, and goodness can flow to others. Your breakthrough will become a source of breakthrough for others. Your victory will become inspiration for others to believe for their victory. Your testimony will become proof to others that I am still working miracles in the lives of those who trust me. The purpose of your blessing is not just your benefit, but the benefit of others through you. The reason for your promotion is not just your advancement, but the advancement of my kingdom through your influence. The goal of your prosperity is not just your comfort, but your capacity to be a blessing to others. Everything I give you is both a blessing and a responsibility. This is why your journey has been so important. This is why the process has been so careful. This is why the preparation has been so thorough. I am not just preparing you for personal blessing. I am preparing you to be a blessing. I am not just equipping you for individual success. I am equipping you to help others succeed. I am not just developing you for your own fulfillment. I am developing you to help others find their fulfillment. The thoroughness of your preparation corresponds to the magnitude of your purpose. The intensity of your testing correlates to the significance of your testimony. The depth of your struggle matches the height of your strength. The length of your weight equals the width of your impact. Nothing in your preparation has been excessive or unnecessary. The platform I am creating for you will give you opportunity to impact lives in ways you never imagined. The influence I am building in you will enable you to make a difference that extends far beyond your immediate circle. The resources I am providing for you will position you to be a source of provision for others. The wisdom I am developing in you will make you a trusted counselor for those who are navigating similar challenges. Platform, influence, resources, and wisdom are tools for ministry, not trophies for display. They are given to be used for the benefit of others, not hoarded for personal enjoyment. They are entrusted to you as stewardship responsibilities, not granted to you as personal possessions. How you use what I give you determines how much more I will give you. When you understand the bigger picture of what I am doing through your life, you will have even greater motivation to trust my process. You will see that every delay, every difficulty, and every detour has been preparing you not just for your own destiny, but for your role in helping others reach theirs. You will recognize that your testimony of my faithfulness will become a bridge of hope for those who are struggling to trust me in their own circumstances. Understanding the bigger picture helps you endure the current picture. Seeing the eternal purpose helps you survive the temporary pressure. Grasping the divine design helps you accept the difficult details. Comprehending the ultimate outcome helps you cooperate with the immediate process. When you know that your pain has purpose, you can endure it with patience. I need you to embrace this larger vision of your purpose. I need you to see yourself not just as a recipient of my blessings, but as a conduit of my blessings to others. I need you to understand that your breakthrough is not the end goal, but the beginning of a new level of service. I need you to prepare yourself, not just to receive what I want to give you, but to steward it in a way that multiplies its impact. Embracing a larger vision requires expanding your capacity. You must enlarge your thinking, increase your expectation, and extend your preparation. You must move from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset. You must shift from a survival mentality to a stewardship mentality. You must transition from a self-focused perspective to an others-focused perspective. This perspective will help you maintain the right heart attitude as I elevate you. It will keep you humble as I increase your influence. It will keep you grateful as I expand your resources. It will keep you dependent on me as I enlarge your platform. It will ensure that success does not corrupt you but transforms you into an even more effective instrument for my purposes. The right perspective is the foundation of right character. When you see success as service opportunity rather than personal achievement, you maintain humility. When you view resources as tools for ministry rather than treasures for enjoyment, you practice stewardship. When you understand influence as responsibility rather than privilege, you exercise wisdom. The enemy has been trying to make you afraid of success because he knows that when you walk in the fullness of your calling, you will be a threat to his agenda. He has been planting thoughts in your mind about how success might change you for the worse. He has been suggesting that you might not be able to handle the responsibilities that come with the blessings I want to give you. He has been creating anxiety about whether you will be able to stay connected to me if I elevate you to higher levels. Fear of success is often rooted in fear of failure, fear of responsibility, or fear of change. But these fears are based on lies about my character and my plan. I do not set you up for failure. I prepare you for responsibility. I equip you for change. When I elevate you, I also enable you. When I promote you, I also protect you. When I advance you, I also accompany you. But I need you to reject these fears because they are not based on truth. I am not going to give you anything that will harm your relationship with me. I am not going to place you in any position that will compromise your character. I am not going to bless you with anything that will become a curse in your life. My plan for your elevation includes my plan for your protection. My plan for your increase includes my plan for your integrity. The blessings I give are designed to draw you closer to me, not drive you away from me. The success I provide is intended to increase your dependence on me, not decrease it. The opportunities I open are meant to expand your service to me, not reduce it. The platform I build is constructed to amplify your witness for me, not diminish it. The success I have planned for you will draw you closer to me, not further from me. The blessings I want to give you will increase your dependence on me, not decrease it. The platform I am building for you will expand your opportunities to serve me, not reduce them. The influence I am developing in you will amplify your ability to represent me, not compromise it. True success is measured by increased intimacy with me, not decreased dependence on me. Real prosperity is evidenced by greater generosity, not greater greed. Genuine promotion is demonstrated by deeper humility, not higher pride. Authentic influence is shown by better service, not bigger selfishness. The success I give always leads to more of me, not less of me. I know your heart, and I know that you genuinely want to honor me with your life. This desire will not diminish as I bless you. It will intensify. As you experience more of my goodness, you will love me more deeply. As you witness more of my power, you will trust me more completely. As you receive more of my grace, you will serve me more faithfully. Success in my hands always leads to greater devotion, not lesser devotion. The depth of your devotion will be the foundation of your success. The strength of your character will be the structure of your influence. The sincerity of your service will be the substance of your legacy. I am more concerned with who you are than with what you achieve. I am more interested in your heart than in your accomplishments. I am more focused on your faithfulness than on your fame. Right now, I want you to make a fresh commitment to trust my perfect plan for your life. I want you to surrender every area where you have been trying to control the outcome. I want you to release every timeline you have been demanding that I follow. I want you to let go of every method you have been insisting that I use. I want you to abandon every backup plan you have been developing in case I do not come through for you. Fresh commitment requires honest evaluation. You must identify where you have been holding back. You must recognize where you have been resisting. You must acknowledge where you have been interfering. You must admit where you have been doubting. Only when you honestly assess your current level of trust can you make a genuine commitment to deeper trust. This level of surrender requires courage, but it leads to unprecedented breakthrough. When you trust me completely, you free me to work in your life without the limitations of your understanding or the constraints of your expectations. When you surrender your agenda to mine, you open yourself to possibilities that are far greater than anything you could have orchestrated on your own. Surrender is not giving up. It is giving in to a greater power. It is not admitting defeat. It is accepting help. It is not acknowledging weakness. It is accessing strength. It is not ending your story. It is entrusting it to a better author. Surrender leads to supernatural intervention in your natural circumstances. I am about to exceed your expectations in ways that will leave you speechless with gratitude. I am about to surprise you with blessings that will cause you to wonder how you could have ever doubted my goodness. I am about to demonstrate my power in your life in ways that will eliminate every question about my ability to fulfill my promises. I am about to show you levels of my love that will remove every fear about whether I truly care about your well-being. Exceeding expectations is my specialty. I am the God of more than enough, better than expected, sooner than anticipated, and greater than imagined. When I move in your life, the results will surpass your highest hopes. When I intervene in your situation, the outcome will exceed your greatest dreams. When I work on your behalf, the blessing will be beyond your wildest imagination. But I need you to position yourself to receive what I'm about to do. I need you to clear out the clutter of worry and anxiety from your mind. I need you to silence the voices of doubt and discouragement that have been speaking against your destiny. I need you to align your expectations with my promises rather than with your past experiences. I need you to prepare your heart to receive blessings that are bigger than anything you have ever received before. Positioning yourself to receive requires both clearing out and building up. You must remove the negative thoughts, words, and attitudes that create resistance to blessing. You must also cultivate the positive thoughts, words, and attitudes that create receptivity to blessing. You must eliminate the barriers to breakthrough while establishing the foundations for blessing. The season of small thinking is over. The season of limited expectations is finished. The season of defensive living is concluded. You are entering a season of supernatural increase, divine acceleration, and unprecedented favor. You are moving into a dimension of blessing that will require you to stretch your capacity to receive. You are approaching levels of success that will demand new levels of wisdom to steward properly. Seasonal transitions require mental adjustments. What was appropriate for the previous season may not be adequate for the new season. You must expand your thinking to match your new reality. You must increase your expectation to correspond with your new capacity. You must enlarge your vision to encompass your new possibilities. This is why I have been taking you through a process of preparation. I have been enlarging your vision so you can see possibilities you never saw before. I have been strengthening your character so you can handle responsibilities you never carried before. I have been deepening your faith so you can trust me for things you never believed for before. I have been developing your skills so you can excel in areas where you never operated before. Preparation is not punishment. It is privilege. Being chosen for preparation means being selected for promotion. The intensity of the preparation corresponds to the significance of the purpose. The thoroughness of the training reflects the magnitude of the assignment. The depth of the development indicates the height of the destination. Every experience you have had, both positive and challenging, has been contributing to your preparation for this moment. Every lesson you have learned has added to your qualification for what is coming. Every relationship you have navigated has developed skills you will need for new relationships. Every obstacle you have overcome has built strength you will need for new challenges. The beauty of divine preparation is that nothing is wasted. Every experience serves a purpose. Every lesson teaches something valuable. Every relationship develops some capacity. Every challenge builds some strength. What may have seemed random or meaningless in the moment will make perfect sense when viewed from the perspective of your fulfilled purpose. Nothing has been wasted in your journey. Every detour has taught you something valuable. Every disappointment has revealed something important about your priorities. Every delay has allowed something necessary to develop in your character. Every closed door has protected you from something that would have limited your potential. Waste is a human concept, not a divine one. In my economy, everything serves a purpose. Every experience contributes to your development. Every circumstance adds to your preparation. Every situation builds your capacity. Even what seems like loss becomes gain when viewed through the lens of eternal purpose. When you look back from the perspective of your fulfilled destiny, you will see the perfect wisdom in every aspect of your journey. You will understand why certain things had to happen exactly when they happened. You will appreciate why some doors had to close before others could open. You will recognize why some relationships had to end before others could begin. You will see the beautiful tapestry that I was weaving through all the circumstances of your life. Hindsight provides perfect vision of my perfect plan. From the vantage point of fulfilled purpose, every piece of the puzzle makes sense. Every thread in the tapestry contributes to the overall design. Every note in the symphony adds to the overall harmony. What looked like chaos in the moment reveals itself as perfect order in the end. Until then, I am asking you to trust the process even when you cannot see the purpose. I am asking you to believe in the plan, even when you cannot understand the progression. I am asking you to have faith in the outcome, even when you cannot predict the path. I am asking you to rest in my love, even when you cannot explain the circumstances. Trusting without seeing is the essence of faith. Believing without understanding is the nature of trust. Following without knowing the destination is the character of obedience. Resting without resolution is the peace of surrender. These responses to uncertainty are not natural. They are supernatural. They are not human. They are divine. This trust will be tested because the enemy will try to convince you that I have abandoned you whenever things do not go according to your timeline. He will try to make you believe that I am not faithful whenever your circumstances do not immediately change. He will try to persuade you that I do not care whenever you face unexpected difficulties. But I need you to remember that my faithfulness is not proven by the absence of challenges, but by my presence in the middle of challenges. Tests are not signs of my absence, but opportunities for my presence. Challenges are not evidence of my unfaithfulness, but occasions for my faithfulness. Difficulties are not proof of my lack of care, but demonstrations of my character. The enemy will always try to misinterpret the meaning of your circumstances, but you must learn to interpret them correctly through the lens of my unchanging character. I have never left you alone in your struggles. I have never been absent during your difficulties. I have never been uninvolved in your pain. I have been with you every step of the way, working behind the scenes to ensure that everything ultimately serves your highest good. I have been turning your tests into testimonies, your messes into messages, your trials into triumphs. My presence with you is constant, even when you cannot sense it. My involvement in your life is continuous, even when you cannot see it. My work on your behalf is relentless, even when you cannot feel it. My commitment to your welfare is unwavering, even when you cannot understand it. You are never alone, never forgotten, never abandoned. The breakthrough you have been praying for is not just coming. It is already here. It exists in the spiritual realm and is manifesting in the natural realm. What you are experiencing right now is the transition from promise to fulfillment. The process is accelerating. The timeline is advancing. The pieces are falling into place. The moment of manifestation is approaching. Breakthrough begins in the spiritual realm before it appears in the natural realm. Faith sees what has already been accomplished in heaven and calls it forth on earth. Prayer releases what has already been prepared in the spiritual dimension into the physical dimension. What you are praying for has already been granted. You are simply waiting for the manifestation. I want you to start thanking me now for what you are about to receive. I want you to start praising me now for what I am about to do. I want you to start rejoicing now for the breakthrough that is already in motion. When you worship me in advance of the blessing, you are demonstrating the kind of faith that moves my heart and accelerates my intervention in your situation. Advanced worship is the highest form of faith. It says that you believe in my promise before you see the proof. It declares that you trust my character before you experience the change. It affirms that you know my goodness before you witness the outcome. This kind of faith always gets my attention and accelerates my response. Your praise in the midst of uncertainty is a powerful weapon against the enemy's attempts to steal your hope. Your worship during waiting seasons releases divine strength that sustains you until the promise arrives. Your gratitude before the blessing positions your heart to receive it properly when it comes. Your faith in my goodness, despite your circumstances, creates an atmosphere where miracles can manifest. Worship is warfare. When you praise me in the middle of problems, you are declaring that I am bigger than your circumstances. When you worship me in the midst of waiting, you are affirming that my timing is perfect. When you thank me before you see the answer, you are demonstrating that your faith is not dependent on your feelings. This kind of worship creates an atmosphere where heaven invades earth. I am calling you to a new level of spiritual maturity that trusts me not because of what I do, but because of who I am. I am calling you to love me not just for the blessings I provide, but for the relationship I offer. I am calling you to serve me not just because of the benefits I give, but because of the purpose I have placed in your heart. I am calling you to worship me not just in seasons of abundance, but also in seasons of preparation. Spiritual maturity is measured by the consistency of your devotion, not the convenience of your circumstances. Mature faith loves me in spite of difficulties, not just because of blessings. Mature trust follows me through valleys, not just on mountaintops. Mature worship praises me in problems, not just in prosperity. This maturity comes through relationship, not just through experience. This mature faith will sustain you through every season of your life. It will keep you stable during times of change. It will keep you hopeful during times of waiting. It will keep you peaceful during times of uncertainty. It will keep you grateful during times of abundance. It will keep you connected to me during every phase of your journey. Mature faith is not affected by changing circumstances, because it is anchored in unchanging character. It is not swayed by temporary setbacks, because it is focused on eternal purposes. It is not discouraged by present problems, because it is confident in future promises. It is not distracted by immediate pressures, because it is grounded in ultimate priorities. As you develop this level of trust, you will discover that My perfect plan for your life is better than any plan you could have devised for yourself. You will find that my timing is more precise than any timeline you could have created. You will learn that my methods are more effective than any approach you could have chosen. You will understand that my love for you is deeper than any love you have ever experienced. The discovery of my plan's superiority comes through experience, not through explanation. You will not fully appreciate the perfection of my plan until you see it unfold. You will not completely understand the precision of my timing until you experience its results. You will not totally comprehend the effectiveness of my methods until you witness their outcomes. The life I have planned for you will exceed your expectations in every positive way. The relationships I have designed for you will be more fulfilling than any you have experienced. The opportunities I have prepared for you will be more exciting than any you have imagined. The impact I have planned through you will be more significant than any you have dreamed. The legacy I will help you create will be more lasting than any you have envisioned. Exceeding expectations is the nature of divine blessing. When I bless, I do not just meet your needs, I exceed them. When I provide, I do not just give enough, I give abundance. When I open doors, I do not just create opportunities, I create possibilities. When I work in your life, I do not just make improvements, I create transformation. But to experience the fullness of this plan, you must choose to trust me completely. You must choose to surrender your will to mine. You must choose to align your desires with my desires. You must choose to cooperate with my process rather than resisting it. You must choose to embrace my timing rather than demanding your own. You must choose to follow my methods rather than insisting on your own ways. Complete trust is a choice, not a feeling. It is a decision of the will, not an emotion of the heart. It is an act of faith, not a response to circumstances. It is a commitment of devotion, not a reaction to situations. You choose to trust me completely regardless of how you feel, what you see, or what you understand. This choice to trust my perfect plan will be the most important decision you ever make regarding your future. It will determine whether you experience the fullness of what I have prepared for you or settle for something less than my best. It will decide whether you walk in the supernatural acceleration I want to provide or continue struggling in your own strength. It will establish whether you receive the complete blessing I have designed for you or only a portion of it. Every choice has consequences. The choice to trust my plan completely opens you to complete blessing. The choice to hold back from total trust limits your access to total provision. The choice to surrender fully releases full potential. The choice to cooperate completely activates complete empowerment. Your level of trust determines your level of blessing. I am extending this invitation to you right now to step fully into my perfect plan for your life. I am offering you the opportunity to exchange your uncertainty for my certainty, your confusion for my clarity, your fear for my peace, your limitation for my unlimited resources, your timeline for my perfect timing, your methods for my proven ways. This is not just an invitation, it is an opportunity. Opportunities have windows of time. They require response. They demand decision. They call for action. This opportunity is available to you right now, but it requires your response. You must choose to accept the invitation and step into the plan. This exchange requires faith, but it produces results that will amaze you. This surrender requires courage, but it leads to victories that will astound you. This trust requires humility, but it opens doors that will surprise you. This decision requires commitment, but it creates opportunities that will exceed your imagination. Every divine exchange gives you something better than what you give up. You trade your weakness for my strength. You exchange your limitation for my unlimited power. You surrender your confusion for my clarity. You release your fear for my peace. You give up your uncertainty for my certainty. In every exchange, you receive immeasurably more than you give. The moment you make this choice to trust my perfect plan completely, things will begin to shift in your life. Circumstances that have been stuck will start to move. Relationships that have been strained will start to heal. Opportunities that have been delayed will start to appear. Resources that have been limited will start to increase. clarity that has been missing will start to emerge. Divine alignment produces divine acceleration. When you align yourself with my plan, everything begins to flow more smoothly. When you cooperate with my process, everything begins to move more quickly. When you trust my timing, everything begins to happen more efficiently. When you follow my methods, everything begins to work more effectively. You will begin to experience the peace that comes from knowing you are exactly where you are supposed to be, doing exactly what you are supposed to be doing, at exactly the right time. You will feel the confidence that comes from knowing that the creator of the universe is personally invested in your success. You will sense the excitement that comes from realizing that your best days are not behind you but ahead of you. This peace, confidence, and excitement are not temporary emotions but permanent conditions of living in my perfect plan. They are not occasional experiences but consistent realities. They are not dependent on circumstances but rooted in relationship. They are not earned through performance but received through position. My perfect plan for your life includes every blessing you need to fulfill your purpose. It includes every resource you need to complete your assignment. It includes every relationship you need to achieve your potential. It includes every opportunity you need to make your mark. It includes every skill you need to excel in your calling. It includes every strength you need to overcome your challenges. The completeness of my provision matches the comprehensiveness of my plan. Nothing necessary is missing. Nothing required is absent. Nothing essential is lacking. Everything you need for success is included in the package. Everything you require for victory is part of the provision. Everything you must have for fulfillment is incorporated in the plan. More than that, my perfect plan includes my continuous presence with you every step of the way. You will never walk alone. You will never face a situation without my guidance. You will never encounter a challenge without my strength. You will never make a decision without my wisdom available to you. You will never need provision without my resources accessible to you. My presence with you is not just occasional visitation, but permanent habitation. I do not just visit you in crisis. I live with you in every circumstance. I do not just help you when you call. I walk with you when you are silent. I do not just intervene when you pray. I involve myself when you are unaware. My presence is constant, consistent, and comprehensive. This is what it means to trust in my perfect plan for your life. It means you believe that I have thought of everything, prepared for everything, and provided for everything. It means you are confident that nothing can derail my purposes for you. It means you know that every setback is a setup for a comeback. It means you understand that every ending is the beginning of something better. Trusting my perfect plan means living with unshakable confidence in an uncertain world. It means maintaining supernatural peace in chaotic circumstances. It means experiencing divine joy in difficult times. It means walking with eternal perspective in temporal situations. It means operating with kingdom principles in earthly environments. Right now, as you hear these words, I want you to feel the weight of responsibility for your future lifting from your shoulders. I want you to experience the relief that comes from knowing you do not have to figure everything out by yourself. I want you to sense the freedom that comes from releasing control of outcomes to me. I want you to enjoy the peace that comes from resting in my perfect wisdom and unfailing love. Relief, freedom, and peace are immediate benefits of trusting my perfect plan. You do not have to wait for the future to experience these blessings. They are available to you right now. The moment you choose to trust me completely, the burden of self-reliance is lifted. The pressure of self-determination is removed. The stress of self-protection is eliminated. From this moment forward, when anxiety tries to grip your heart about your future, remind yourself that your future is secure in my hands. When fear tries to whisper lies about what might happen, remind yourself that I've already determined what will happen, and it is good. When doubt tries to question whether my plan will really work, remind yourself that I have never failed anyone who has trusted in me completely. These reminders are not just positive thinking, they are declarations of truth. Your future is secure because I am security. What will happen is good because I am good. My plan will work because I am faithful. These are not hopes, but certainties, not wishes, but realities, not dreams, but facts. Your breakthrough is not a matter of if, but when. Your blessing is not a question of whether, but how much. Your success is not a possibility, but a certainty. Your victory is not a hope, but a promise. Your destiny is not a dream, but a divine appointment that has been scheduled by heaven and cannot be canceled by earth. The certainty of your breakthrough is based on the reliability of my character, not the quality of your performance. It is guaranteed by my faithfulness, not ensured by your flawlessness. It is promised by my love, not earned by your labor. Because I am unchanging, your destiny is unshakable. Trust in my perfect plan for your life, my beloved child, because it truly is perfect. It perfectly suits your personality, perfectly develops your potential, perfectly meets your needs, perfectly fulfills your dreams, and perfectly brings glory to my name. When you trust this plan completely, you will experience life as I always intended it to be lived, full of purpose, abundance, joy, and everlasting significance. Perfection is not just the absence of flaws. It is the presence of everything needed for complete success. My plan is perfect because it includes everything necessary for your fulfillment and excludes everything harmful to your welfare. It is designed with infinite wisdom, created with unlimited love, and guaranteed by eternal faithfulness. The time for doubt is over. The season of uncertainty is finished. The period of questioning is concluded. Now is the time for unshakable faith, unwavering trust, and unlimited expectation. Now is the time to step boldly into everything I have prepared for you. Now is the time to trust completely in my perfect plan for your life. Let me tell you about the specific areas of your life where my perfect plan is already in motion. Areas where you will see breakthrough after breakthrough unfold before your very eyes. In your relationships, I am orchestrating divine connections that will bring healing to wounds you thought would never heal. I am bringing people into your life who will love you unconditionally, support you completely, and walk alongside you through every season. These are not random encounters. These are divine appointments that I have been arranging since before you were born. I am also removing toxic relationships from your life, not to punish you, but to protect you from influences that would hinder your growth and limit your potential. Every person who walks away from you is making room for someone better to enter. Every relationship that ends is creating space for a relationship that will add value to your life, rather than drain it. I am curating your social circle with the precision of an artist creating a masterpiece, because I know exactly what kinds of relationships will help you become everything I created you to be. In your career and professional life, I am positioning you for unprecedented success. The skills you have developed, even through difficult experiences, are preparing you for opportunities that will utilize every talent I placed within you. The setbacks you experienced in your career were not accidents. They were redirections that prevented you from settling for less than my best for your life. Every door that closed on a job that was not right for you was my protection, steering you away from a path that would have limited your impact and stunted your growth. I am opening doors to positions that will not only provide for your needs, but will also fulfill your sense of purpose. I am creating opportunities for you to use your unique gifts in ways that will bless others while bringing satisfaction to your own soul. Your work will not just be a means of earning money, it will be a platform for making a difference in the world around you. The influence you will have, the problems you will solve, the lives you will impact through your professional calling are all part of my perfect plan unfolding in your life. In your finances, I am orchestrating a complete transformation that will eliminate anxiety and create abundance. The financial struggles you have faced were not evidence of my abandonment. They were opportunities to develop your faith and prepare you to handle the increase I am bringing into your life. I have been teaching you to trust me as your provider, to recognize that your security comes not from your bank account, but from my unlimited resources that are always available to my children. I am about to open financial streams that you never expected. Money will come to you from sources you did not anticipate, through opportunities you could not have imagined, in amounts that will exceed your current needs and enable you to be a blessing to others. The debt that has been weighing you down will be eliminated. The bills that have been causing stress will become manageable. The dreams that seemed financially impossible will become not only possible but inevitable as my provision flows into your life. Your health is also a priority in my perfect plan. I am the God who heals, and healing is flowing through your body right now as you receive these words. Every cell in your body is responding to my healing power. Every system in your body is being restored to perfect function. Every organ, every tissue, every nerve is being renewed by my life-giving energy. The symptoms that have been troubling you are bowing to my authority. The conditions that have been limiting you are being reversed by my power. I am not only healing your physical body, but also your emotional and mental well-being. The anxiety that has been robbing your peace is losing its grip on your mind. The depression that has been clouding your perspective is being lifted by my light. The trauma that has been affecting your ability to enjoy life is being healed by my love. The stress that has been overwhelming you is being replaced by my supernatural peace that surpasses all human understanding. Your family relationships are being completely restored and renewed. The conflicts that have divided you from loved ones are being resolved. The misunderstandings that have created distance are being clarified. The forgiveness that needs to flow between family members is being released. The love that has been blocked by hurt and disappointment is being rekindled with even greater intensity than before. I am healing generational patterns of dysfunction and establishing new patterns of health, love, and unity in your family line. The spiritual dimension of your life is experiencing an unprecedented awakening. Your relationship with me is deepening in ways that will transform how you see everything else in your life. The prayers you have prayed are being answered in ways that will increase your faith exponentially. The intimacy you will experience with me will fill every empty place in your heart and satisfy every longing in your soul. You will discover that I am not just your creator, but your closest friend, your most trusted counselor, your most reliable companion. Your understanding of my word is about to expand dramatically. Scriptures that once seemed confusing will become clear and powerful in your life. Biblical truths that once seemed distant and theoretical will become personal and practical. The promises I have made in my word will come alive in your experience, providing strength for every challenge and hope for every circumstance. You will see that my word is not just ancient history, but current reality that applies directly to your situation. Your prayer life is being revolutionized. What once felt like talking to the ceiling will become genuine conversation with the creator of the universe. You will experience my presence when you pray in ways that will convince you beyond any doubt that I am listening, responding, and actively involved in every detail of your life. Your prayers will become more bold, more specific, and more confident as you see answer after answer manifesting in your life. The ministry and service opportunities that are coming into your life will allow you to impact others in ways you never imagined. The pain you have experienced will become the platform for comforting others who face similar struggles. The victories you achieve will become testimonies that inspire others to trust me completely. The wisdom you gain through your journey will become guidance that helps others navigate their own challenges successfully. Your influence will extend far beyond your immediate circle. Through social media, through conversations, through your example, through your testimony, you will reach people across the globe who need to hear exactly what you have learned about my faithfulness. Your story will become a source of hope for those who feel hopeless, a source of strength for those who feel weak, a source of faith for those who struggle to believe. The gifts and talents that I placed within you are about to be released in their fullness. Abilities that have been dormant will be activated. Skills that have been underdeveloped will be perfected. Creativity that has been suppressed will be unleashed. You will discover capacities within yourself that you never knew existed. These gifts are not for your glory, but for my glory. Not just for your benefit, but for the benefit of everyone whose life you will touch. Your understanding of your identity in me is being completely renewed. You will no longer see yourself through the lens of past failures, past rejections, or past limitations. You will see yourself as I see you, chosen, beloved, equipped, empowered, destined for greatness, created for purpose, designed for impact. This new perspective of yourself will transform how you approach every opportunity, every relationship, every challenge, every decision. The courage that has been lacking in your life is being supernaturally imparted to you. You will no longer shrink back from opportunities because of fear. You will no longer remain silent when you should speak. You will no longer avoid challenges that could lead to growth. You will no longer settle for less than you deserve because you lack confidence. The boldness that enabled a shepherd to face a giant. The bravery that empowered a queen to approach an intimidating ruler. The fearlessness that motivated a faithful servant to remain true under pressure. This same supernatural courage is being deposited into your spirit. Your ability to hear my voice is being sharpened and refined. You will recognize my guidance in ways that will eliminate confusion and uncertainty from your decision-making process. When faced with choices, you will know which option aligns with my will for your life. When confronted with opportunities, you will be able to distinguish between those that are from me and those that are distractions. Your spiritual discernment will become so acute that you will navigate complex situations with wisdom that amazes even yourself. The joy that has been missing from your life is about to return in abundance. Not the temporary happiness that depends on circumstances, but the deep, abiding joy that flows from knowing that you are loved unconditionally, that you are secure eternally, that you are valued infinitely. This joy will bubble up from within you regardless of what is happening around you. It will be contagious, affecting everyone who comes into contact with you. It will be supernatural, defying every logical reason for sadness or despair. Your capacity for love is being expanded beyond anything you have previously experienced. You will love yourself with the love I have for you. You will love others with patience, kindness, and compassion that flows from my heart through yours. You will be able to love even those who have hurt you, even those who do not deserve it, even those who cannot love you back. This love will be a powerful force for healing, restoration, and transformation in every relationship you have. The peace that has eluded you during seasons of chaos and confusion is being established as a permanent foundation in your life. This is not the peace that comes from having all your problems solved, but the peace that comes from knowing that I am in control of all your problems. It is the peace that surpasses human understanding because it does not depend on human circumstances. It is supernatural tranquility that will keep your heart and mind stable regardless of the storms that may come. Your wisdom is being enhanced to levels that will enable you to make decisions with confidence and clarity. You will understand situations more deeply, see through deceptions more clearly, and choose solutions more wisely. The mistakes that seem to haunt your past will become lessons that prevent future errors. The experiences that once confused you will become insights that guide you toward better choices. Your judgment will be sound, your instincts will be sharp, and your conclusions will be accurate. The perseverance that you will need for the journey ahead is being built into your character right now. You will no longer give up when progress seems slow. You will no longer quit when obstacles appear overwhelming. You will no longer abandon your dreams when setbacks occur. The determination that kept a great leader guiding his people through the wilderness. The persistence that enabled a messenger to continue proclaiming truth despite persecution. The endurance that allowed a faithful man to maintain trust through profound suffering. This same steadfast resolve is being woven into the fabric of your spirit. Your creativity is being unleashed in ways that will surprise and delight you. Solutions to problems that have puzzled you will suddenly become obvious. Ideas for improvement in various areas of your life will flow freely. Innovative approaches to challenges will emerge from your renewed mind. The creative power that I use to form the universe is available to you for shaping your circumstances, your relationships, your career, your ministry, and every aspect of your existence. The protection that surrounds you is impenetrable and permanent. No weapon formed against you will prosper. No scheme designed to harm you will succeed. No attack launched against your peace will penetrate the shield of my love. No enemy can touch what I have covered. No evil can overcome what I have blessed. You are hidden in me, surrounded by my presence, covered by my power, defended by my angels. Your future is not just bright, it is brilliant. It is not just hopeful, it is guaranteed. It is not just possible, it is inevitable. Every day ahead will be better than the day before. Every month will bring new levels of blessing. Every year will exceed your expectations in ways that will leave you amazed by my goodness. The trajectory of your life has been permanently altered from decline to incline, from decrease to increase, from breakdown to breakthrough. The testimonies you will give about my faithfulness will inspire a generation. The stories you will tell about my provision will encourage the discouraged. The reports you will share about my healing power will give hope to the hopeless. The examples you will provide of my love will draw others into relationship with me. Your life will become a living demonstration of what happens when someone trusts completely in my perfect plan. Now let me address the spiritual warfare that has been raging around your life, because understanding this battle is crucial to your breakthrough. The enemy has been working overtime to convince you that my plan for your life is not good, that my timing is too slow, that my methods are ineffective, that my love is conditional. He's been whispering lies about your worth, your potential, your future, your past. He has been amplifying your fears, magnifying your failures, and minimizing your victories. But I want you to know that his time is up. His influence is ending, and his hold on your mind is being broken right now. The devil is terrified of what you are about to become. He is panicking about the breakthrough you are about to experience. He is desperate to stop the transformation that is already taking place in your life. He knows that once you fully understand my perfect plan and completely trust in my love, you will become unstoppable. You will walk in such power, such authority, such confidence, that you will demolish every stronghold he has tried to build in your life and in the lives of others. That is why he has been fighting so hard, to keep you in doubt, to keep you in fear, to keep you questioning my goodness. He knows that faith is the key that unlocks every door. Trust is the bridge that connects you to every blessing. And confidence in my love is the weapon that defeats every attack. When you trust my perfect plan completely, you become dangerous to his kingdom and powerful for mine. But I am here to tell you that no weapon he has formed against you will prosper. No lie he has spoken over you will stand. No strategy he has designed to derail you will succeed. I am rising up on your behalf with power that makes his strength look like weakness, with wisdom that makes his schemes look foolish, with love that makes his hatred look pathetic. The battle is already won. The victory is already yours. The triumph is already guaranteed. The depression that has been attacking your mind is being banished by my joy. The anxiety that has been tormenting your thoughts is being replaced by my peace. The fear that has been paralyzing your faith is being destroyed by my perfect love. The shame that has been haunting your past is being erased by my forgiveness. The doubt that has been questioning your future is being eliminated by my promises. The confusion that has been clouding your judgment is being cleared by my wisdom. I am releasing supernatural strength into your spirit that will enable you to stand against every attack, overcome every obstacle, and achieve every goal I have set before you. This strength is not based on your physical capabilities, or your mental abilities, or your emotional stability. This strength comes from my unlimited power that is available to you at all times, in all circumstances, for all purposes that align with my will for your life. The supernatural wisdom that is being downloaded into your mind will enable you to make decisions with confidence, solve problems with clarity, and navigate complex situations with ease. You will know what to say in difficult conversations. You will understand how to handle challenging relationships. You will recognize the right opportunities when they present themselves. You will be able to distinguish between good options and God options, between human advice and divine guidance, between temporary solutions and eternal answers. Your spiritual authority is being activated in ways that will shock even yourself. When you speak, things will change. When you pray, heaven will respond. When you declare my promises, circumstances will align. When you rebuke the enemy, he will flee. When you bless others, they will prosper. When you forgive, healing will flow. The authority that I gave to my disciples to heal the sick, cast out demons, and perform miracles is the same authority that is being activated in your life right now. The anointing that is being poured out on your life will break every yoke that has bound you. Financial lack will be broken. Relational dysfunction will be shattered. Health problems will be demolished. Spiritual confusion will be eliminated. Emotional turmoil will be calmed. Mental oppression will be lifted. Generational curses will be terminated. Limiting beliefs will be destroyed. The oil of gladness is replacing the spirit of heaviness. The garment of praise is replacing the spirit of despair. The mantle of favor is replacing the cloak of rejection. Your prophetic voice is being activated and amplified. You will speak words that change atmospheres, prayers that move mountains, declarations that shift circumstances, and prophecies that transform lives. The words that come out of your mouth will carry creative power, healing virtue, delivering force, and transforming energy. People will be blessed by your speech, encouraged by your testimony, strengthened by your prayers, and inspired by your faith. The dreams and visions that I am about to give you will provide direction for your future, insight into my plans, and understanding of your purpose. These supernatural encounters will convince you beyond any doubt that I am intimately involved in every aspect of your life. You will see things before they happen, understand situations before they develop, and receive solutions before problems manifest. Your spiritual perception will be so keen that you will navigate life with supernatural advantage. The miracles that are about to manifest in your life will serve multiple purposes. They will meet your needs, demonstrate my power, increase your faith, encourage others, and bring glory to my name. These miracles will not be small, subtle interventions that could be explained by coincidence. They will be obvious, undeniable demonstrations of my supernatural involvement in your circumstances. People will look at your life and know without question that God has been working on your behalf. Financial miracles will eliminate debt, provide abundance, create opportunities, and position you to be a blessing to others. Relational miracles will restore broken marriages, reconcile estranged families, bring godly connections, and remove toxic influences. Health miracles will reverse diagnoses, restore function, eliminate pain, and renew vitality. Career miracles will open doors, create positions, provide favor, and establish influence. Ministry miracles will reach multitudes, transform communities, impact nations, and advance my kingdom. The favor that is being released over your life will open doors that should remain closed, provide access that others cannot obtain, create opportunities that do not exist for others, and grant you influence that exceeds your qualifications. This favor is not based on your performance, but on my love. It is not dependent on your perfection, but on my grace. It is not limited by your past, but empowered by your future. This favor will follow you wherever you go, bless whatever you touch, and prosper whatever you undertake. Your sphere of influence is about to expand exponentially. People who have never paid attention to you will seek your counsel. Organizations that have never considered you will invite your participation. Opportunities that have never been available will become accessible. Platforms that have never been open will welcome your voice. The impact you will have on your family, your community, your industry, and your generation will far exceed your current imagination. The generational blessing that is being activated through your obedience will impact your children, your grandchildren, and generations yet unborn. The spiritual inheritance you are creating through your faith will provide strength for your descendants. The financial foundation you are establishing through your stewardship will create opportunities for your family line. The ministry legacy you are building through your service will continue advancing my kingdom long after you have gone to be with me. The nations that will be touched through your influence may surprise you. Through technology, through travel, through relationships, through your testimony, your impact will cross borders and cultures. People in countries you have never visited will be blessed by your obedience. Ministries in places you have never been will be strengthened by your faith. Churches in regions you have never seen will be encouraged by your testimony. The ripple effects of your breakthrough will reach around the world. Your marriage, if you are married, is about to experience unprecedented unity, intimacy, and purpose. If you are single, I am preparing you for a relationship that will exceed your highest expectations and complement your calling perfectly. The friendships that are being formed around you will provide support, encouragement, accountability, and joy. The family relationships that are being healed will become sources of strength and blessing. rather than stress and pain. The ministry that is emerging from your life will not be limited to traditional church settings. Your workplace will become a mission field where you demonstrate my character and share my love. Your neighborhood will become a place of influence where you bring light into darkness. Your social circles will become opportunities for evangelism where you plant seeds of faith. Your hobbies and interests will become platforms for ministry where you connect with people who need hope. The books you will write, the messages you will preach, the songs you will sing, the art you will create, the businesses you will build, the movements you will lead. All of these expressions of your calling are being prepared by my Spirit. Some of them are already in development in the realm of the Spirit, waiting for the right timing to manifest in the natural realm. Others are still being shaped by the experiences you are having, the lessons you are learning, the character you are developing. The opposition you have faced was never meant to destroy you, but to develop you. The criticism you have received was not meant to defeat you, but to refine you. The setbacks you have experienced were not meant to stop you, but to strengthen you. The delays you have endured were not meant to deny you, but to prepare you. Everything that seemed to work against you was actually working for you, building the character, faith, and resilience you would need for what lies ahead. The prayers your parents prayed over you are being answered. The sacrifices your grandparents made for your family are bearing fruit. The tears your loved ones shed for your breakthrough are being rewarded. The faith of previous generations is being vindicated through your obedience. You are not just walking into your personal destiny. You are fulfilling the prayers and dreams of everyone who has ever believed in what God could do in your life. The education you are about to receive will come from sources both natural and supernatural. I will teach you through books and experiences, through people and circumstances, through successes and failures, through dreams and visions. Your understanding will expand, your perspective will broaden, your wisdom will deepen, and your knowledge will increase. You will become a student of life who never stops learning, growing, developing, and improving. The creativity that is about to be unleashed in your life will produce solutions that bless humanity, innovations that advance technology, artistic expressions that inspire souls, and business concepts that generate wealth. The creative power that I use to speak the universe into existence is available to you for creating the life I have planned for you. You will think thoughts you have never thought, see possibilities you have never seen, and imagine realities you have never conceived. The networks that are being established around you will provide resources, opportunities, wisdom, and support for every phase of your journey. These connections are not accidental. They are appointments I have been arranging for years. The people you meet, the relationships you form, the partnerships you create, the mentorships you receive, all of these connections are part of my perfect plan working in your life. The territories you will occupy, both physical and spiritual, are being prepared for your arrival. New cities, new countries, new industries, new markets, new demographics are being opened up for your influence. You will go places you have never been, meet people you have never met, impact lives you have never touched, and establish my kingdom in regions where it has never been established. The timing of everything I have spoken to you is perfect. Not a moment too early, not a moment too late, but precisely when it will have maximum impact and produce optimal results. The delays you have experienced were necessary for your preparation. The accelerations you will experience are scheduled for your breakthrough. The seasons you will walk through are designed for your development. Trust the timing, embrace the process, and expect the fulfillment. Let me paint for you a picture of what your life will look like when you fully embrace my perfect plan. You will wake up every morning with excitement about the day ahead, knowing that I've prepared good works for you to walk in. Your first thought will not be about your problems, but about my promises. Your first emotion will not be anxiety about what might go wrong, but anticipation about what I will do right. Your first prayer will not be a desperate plea for help, but a grateful acknowledgement of my faithfulness. Your workdays will be filled with purpose rather than drudgery. You will approach your tasks with creativity, excellence, and joy, because you understand that you are not just working for a paycheck, but advancing my kingdom through your vocation. Your colleagues will notice something different about your attitude, your approach, your results. They will be drawn to the peace you carry, the wisdom you display, and the integrity you demonstrate. Your workplace will become a brighter environment because of your presence. Your relationships will be characterized by love, respect, and mutual encouragement. You will attract people who appreciate your character and add value to your life, while toxic individuals will naturally distance themselves from you. Your marriage will be a partnership that reflects my love for my bride. Your friendships will be sources of strength, accountability, and joy. Your family relationships will be healed, restored, and blessed beyond what you could ask or imagine. Your financial life will be marked by abundance, generosity, and wise stewardship. You will have more than enough for your needs, resources to pursue your dreams, and surplus to bless others. Money will no longer be a source of stress, but a tool for blessing. Debt will be eliminated, savings will accumulate, investments will prosper, and giving will bring you joy. You will experience the truth that it is more blessed to give than to receive. Your health will be a testimony to my healing power and your commitment to caring for the temple I have given you. Energy will flow through your body. Strength will fill your muscles. Clarity will govern your thoughts. And vitality will characterize your spirit. You will feel younger, stronger, and more vibrant than you have in years. Medical reports will confirm what you already know. I am the God who heals, and I have healed you. Your ministry will expand beyond anything you currently imagine, whether through formal ministry positions or informal opportunities to serve. You will impact lives for eternity. Your testimony will encourage the discouraged. Your prayers will bring breakthrough for the bound. Your love will heal the broken, and your faith will inspire the doubtful. Souls will come into my kingdom through your influence. Believers will be strengthened through your example, and my glory will be revealed through your obedience. Your home will be a sanctuary of peace, where my presence is tangible and my love is demonstrated. Family devotions will be times of genuine encounter with me, not religious obligation. Meals will be filled with laughter, gratitude, and meaningful conversation. Your children will see in you an example of what it means to trust me completely, and they will develop their own authentic relationships with me as a result. Your thought life will be governed by faith rather than fear, hope rather than despair, love rather than hate. You will meditate on my promises instead of rehearsing your problems. You will declare my word instead of repeating negative reports. You will speak life instead of death, blessing instead of cursing, faith instead of doubt. Your words will carry power to heal, encourage, and transform. Your prayer life will become a dynamic conversation with your Creator, rather than a one-sided monologue filled with requests. You will hear my voice clearly, understand my heart intimately, and know my will specifically. Prayer will no longer be a struggle, but a privilege, not a chore, but a joy, not a burden, but a blessing. You will pray with boldness, specificity, and expectation. Your Bible reading will come alive as my Spirit illuminates truths that transform your understanding and strengthen your faith. Verses that once seemed confusing will become clear sources of guidance. Promises that once felt distant will become personal assurances of my love. Stories that once seemed irrelevant will become examples that encourage your own journey. My word will be a lamp to your feet and a light to your path. Your giving will be motivated by love rather than obligation, joy rather than duty, faith rather than fear. You will give of your time, talents, and treasure with generosity that blesses others and honors me. Your offerings will be seeds that produce harvests of blessing in your own life and the lives of those you impact. You will discover the joy of being a conduit of my provision rather than a container trying to hoard resources. Your dreams for the future will align with my plans for your life. What you hope for will match what I have prepared for you. Your desires will be purified and elevated to focus on things that have eternal value rather than temporary satisfaction. You will dream bigger dreams, set higher goals, and pursue greater purposes than you ever thought possible. Your legacy will be one of faith, love, and impact that continues long after you have gone to be with me. Your children will pass down stories of your faithfulness to their children. Your grandchildren will benefit from the spiritual foundation you established. Your great-grandchildren will walk in blessings that trace back to your obedience. Generations yet unborn will be blessed because you chose to trust in my perfect plan. Your influence in this world will create ripple effects that reach into eternity. Lives you touch will touch other lives, who will touch still other lives, creating an ever-expanding circle of blessing that continues until I return. Books you write will inspire readers you never meet. Messages you share will encourage hearers you never know. Prayers you pray will bring breakthrough in situations you never see. Seeds you plant will produce harvests you never witness. The supernatural encounters you will experience will convince you beyond any doubt that I am real, I am active, and I am intimately involved in every detail of your existence. You will see angels working on your behalf, demons fleeing at your command, and my glory manifesting in your circumstances. Miraculous provision will appear at exactly the right moment. Divine appointments will occur with perfect timing. Supernatural wisdom will flow through you in complex situations. Your understanding of my character will deepen to levels that transform your entire worldview. You will know my love not just as a theological concept, but as a personal reality that affects every moment of your existence. You will understand my faithfulness not just as a biblical truth, but as a daily experience that builds unshakable confidence. You will comprehend my wisdom, not just as an abstract attribute, but as practical guidance that leads to success in every area of life. The joy you will experience will be beyond human description, because it flows from divine sources. This joy will sustain you through trials, energize you through challenges, and overflow from you to bless others. It will be independent of circumstances, immune to criticism, and impervious to setbacks. This supernatural joy will become your strength, your song, and your signature. Your rest will be deep and peaceful because you will know that I never sleep, never slumber, and never stop watching over you. Insomnia caused by worry will be replaced by peaceful sleep that refreshes your body and renews your spirit. You will cast all your anxiety on me because you will know that I care for you personally, deeply, and constantly. Your trust will produce rest, your faith will create calm, and your love will generate peace. Your boldness will increase as you realize that you are not fighting battles in your own strength but advancing my kingdom with my power. You will speak truth with love, stand for righteousness with grace, and confront evil with authority. The courage that was once reserved for small situations will expand to address great challenges. You will become a voice for the voiceless, strength for the weak, and hope for the hopeless. Your learning will accelerate as my spirit teaches you truths that cannot be found in textbooks, wisdom that surpasses academic knowledge, and understanding that comes from divine revelation. You will be taught by the same Spirit who inspired